hello, hello. Hi guys. Hello Clyde. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hi Sarah. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a nice Memorial Day weekend. If you live in the US, hi Stella. And yeah, how's your guys' weekend going so far? Hi Z. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Juliet. Hi Janelle. Looks like we have a lot of females today. That makes me happy. Not that I don't like you males as well, but there's usually a lot more males, so I'm happy to see some females. Hi Unlimited. Hi Gabriel. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Merlin. Oh, rain. That's no fun. Where do you live? Hi Lauren. I'm glad you were able to make it. I'm glad you're alive. Hi Michael. Oh, Virginia. I don't know much about that state. Hi Marcus. Has it been pretty hot there lately? Hello Christopher. Welcome, welcome. I'm actually doing some tapping tonight, you guys. How do you like it? Hi, Sean. Oh, that's good. That'll be sunny. Florida is dry? That's a first. Thank you, DM. Hello. Hi, Grizzly. How are you all doing? So, in a little bit, we will be reading the story of Samson in the Bible, which I love that story, so I'm excited. There's a lot of people from Florida, I see. Hi, Kurt. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Echo. Lauren, she's doing well, thanks. She's getting a little tiny bit more calmer, so that's good. I'm really tempted to get another one for her. But actually, I already applied to get one. To adopt another kitten. But I don't know if I want to become the cat lady quite yet. But Kaya could use a friend, so we will see what the Lord has in plans for me and for Kaya. Not center. That's bugging me. Did anyone do anything special or fun this weekend? What was your favorite part about this weekend so far? this is what I'm tapping on. Have any of you tried these before? These boxes sound so tingly, 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 tingly. Oh, that's nice, Sarah. What was the service about? Packing? That doesn't sound too fun. Yeah, that's a good idea, Lauren. Your baby chicks, how cute. Do you live on a farm, Juliet? That's awesome, Alexandros. Nice, Kurt. Sounds like you all have had some productive weekends so far. Where do you live, Juliet, if you don't mind saying? That's really cool. I love animals, so that would be probably my favorite part about having a farm. And just all of the open land. Hi, Ted. Welcome. Wow, we have a lot of East Coasters. So it's 11. It's almost 12 there. You guys are up late today. Oh, that's a bummer, Lauren. Hi, Lisbeth. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that they've been a blessing. Praise God. That's so awesome. It's actually really relaxing for me to do the tapping as well. Hi, Beanie. Welcome. Give it a couple more minutes or so, just for all of you guys to come in and say hello. Then I'm going to start the Bible reading. Bible reading, Bible reading. Oh, that sounds like liquid or something. So amazed by this right now. And Guam, you live in Guam? Are you in the military by any chance? Begin the Bible reading. I wish I could tap and read at the same time, but I don't know if I can do that. Sorry, I have to hold my Bible. I don't want to stop tapping though. I'll read and then I'll tap some more, and then maybe switch it up like that. So, we again are going to be reading through the story of Samson in the Bible, and if anyone would like to follow along, that story can be found in Judges chapter 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. And hello to everyone that just joined. Okay, so the birth of Samson. And the people of Israel again did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. So the Lord gave them into the hand of the Philistines for 40 years. There was a certain man of Zorah, of the tribe of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and had no children. And the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, Behold, you are barren and have not borne children, but you shall conceive and bear a son. Therefore be careful and drink no wine or strong drink, and eat nothing unclean. For behold, you shall conceive and bear a son. No razor shall come upon his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb, and he shall begin to save Israel from the hand of the Philistines. Then the woman came and told her husband, A man of God came to me, and his appearance was like the appearance of the angel of God, very awesome. I did not ask him where he was from, and he did not tell me his name. But he said to me, Behold, 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 you shall conceive and bear a son. So then drink no wine or strong drink, and eat nothing unclean, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb to the day of his death. Then Manoah prayed to the Lord and said, O Lord, please let the man of God whom you sent come again to us and teach us what we are to do with the child who will be born. And God listened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again to the woman as she sat in the field. But Manoah, her husband, was not with her. So the woman ran quickly and told her husband, Behold, the man who came to me the other day has appeared to me. And Manoah arose and went after his wife and came to the man and said to him, Are you the man who spoke to this woman? And he said, I am. And Manoah said, Now, when your words come true, what is to be the child's manner of life, and what is his mission? And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, Of all that I said to the woman, let her be careful. She may not eat of anything that comes from the vine, neither let her drink wine or strong drink, or eat any unclean thing. All that I commanded her, let her observe. Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, Please let us detain you and prepare a young goat for you. And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, If you detain me, I will not eat of your food, but if you prepare a burnt offering, then offer it to the Lord. For Manoah did not know that he was the angel of the Lord. And Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, What is your name, so that, when your words come true, we may honor you? And the angel of the Lord said to him, Why do you ask my name? Seeing it is wonderful. So Manoah took the young goat with the grain offering and offered it on the rock to the Lord, to the one who works wonders. And Manoah and his wife were watching. And when the flame went up toward heaven from the altar, the angel of the Lord went up in the flame of the altar. Now Manoah and his wife were watching, and they fell on their faces to the ground. The angel of the Lord appeared no more to Manoah and to his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was the angel of the Lord. And Manoah said to his wife, We shall surely die, for we have seen God. But his wife said to him, If the Lord had meant to kill us, he would not have accepted a burnt offering and a grain offering at our hands. or shown us all these things, or now announced to us such things as these? And the woman bore a son, and called his name Samson. And the young man grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to stir him in Mahanadan between Zorah and Eshtaol. Alright, I'm going to take a little break to do some tapping. Tapping, 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 tapping. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Tapping, tapping. I have not ever dreamt of angels that I recall, but according to the Bible, angels are really terrifying if you were to see one in real life. So it's funny that they're portrayed in paintings and stuff as all beautiful and innocent, when in reality they'd be terrifying. That's awesome, Lauren. I'd love to hear more about that. I think I have a friend who, she's not a believer, but she was telling me this dream, and I could tell it was Jesus in her dream, and I told her that, but I don't know if she thinks so. I think if you read Revelation, just the way they describe the angels, I can't remember exactly, but they just sound terrifying. With like a lot of eyes and I forget what else it says. I have to look into that. Is Brazil here? Is it about that time? Yeah, John, we're gonna get into that. I forgot about that part. If anyone's able to Google angel descriptions right now, and so we can have a verse, that would be helpful. I can't do it because I'm using my phone. Alright, so we are going to pick up in chapter 14. Alright, Samson went down to Timnah, and at Timnah he saw one of the daughters of the Philistines. Then he came up and told his father and mother, I saw one of the daughters of the Philistines at Timnah. Now get her for me as my wife. I wish it were that easy. Get that person for me, Mom and Dad. I want them to become my spouse. But his father and mother said to him, Is there not a woman among the daughters of your relatives or among all our people that you must go take a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines? Okay, so apparently it wasn't that easy, but that made me laugh. But Samson said to his father, Get her for me, for she is right in my eyes. His father and mother did not know that it was from the Lord, for he was seeking an opportunity against the Philistines, which is so awesome how God can use anything for his glory, even if it doesn't make sense to us, even if it seems like the complete opposite of God's will. He works everything out according to his will, which is so awesome. Okay, where were we? Then Samson went down with his father and mother to Timnah, and they came to the vineyards of Timnah, and behold, a young lion came toward him roaring. Then the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him, and although he had nothing in his hand, he tore the lion in pieces, as one tears a young goat. But he did not tell his father or his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked with the woman, and she was right in Samson's eyes. After some days he returned to take her, And he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion. And behold, there was a swarm of bees in the body of the lion, and honey. He scraped it out into his hands and went on, eating as he went. And he came to his father and mother and gave some to them. And they ate, but he did not tell them that he had scraped the honey from the carcass of the lion. Because I think that was against Leviticus, I don't know what it's called, Levitical or Leviticus law, to do that. His father went down to the woman, and Samson prepared a feast there, for so the young men used to do. As soon as the people saw him, they brought 30 companions to be with him. And Samson said to them, "Let me now put a riddle to you. If you can tell me what it is within the 7 days of the feast and find it out, then I will give you 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothes. But if you cannot tell me what it is, then you shall give me 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothes." And they said to him, "Put your riddle, that we may hear it." And he said to them, "Out of the eater came something to eat. Out of the strong came something sweet." And in 3 days they could not solve the riddle. On the 4th day they said to Samson's wife, "Entice your husband to tell us what the riddle is, lest we burn you and your father's house with fire. Have you invited us here to impoverish us?" And Samson's wife wept over him and said, "You only hate me, you do not love me. You have put a riddle to my people, and you have not told me what it is." And he said to her, "Behold, I have not told my father, nor my mother, and shall I tell you?" She wept before him the 7 days that their feast lasted, and on the 7th day he told her, because she pressed him hard. Then she told the riddle to her people. And the men of the city said to him on the 7th day before the sun went down, "What is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion?" And he said to them, "If you had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have found out my riddle." That was kind of rude, Samson. And the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him, and he went down to Ashkelon and struck down 30 men of the town, and took their spoil, and gave the garments to those who had told the riddle. In hot anger he went back to his father's house, and Samson's wife was given to his companion, who had been his best man. Wow, so before the wedding ceremony, which I think lasted a week, sounds like before that was even over, he was like, "I'm done with this woman. She's dead to me. Here, I'm going to give her to my friend." It's not looking too good so far. I'm going to take another tapping break. The Old Testament stories are so interesting. Hello, Marco. Yeah, there wasn't really respect for women back then, unfortunately. I wouldn't really say that there's respect a lot for women now either, but we won't get into that. Thank you. No, I think it's probably 9 something now. 9 p.m. to pick up in Judges chapter 15. Samson defeats the Philistines. After some days, at the time of wheat harvest, Samson went to visit his wife with a young goat. What? I thought he gave his wife to his friend. And he said, I will go in to my wife in the chamber, but her father would not allow him to go in. That's a good father right there. Men, take notes. Don't let someone who discarded your daughter and gave her to his friend just let him go have sex with her whenever he wants. And her father said, I really thought that you utterly hated her, so I gave her to your companion. Is not her younger sister more beautiful than she? Please take her instead. Oops, did I just freeze? My phone's dying, guys. We might not get through this. And Samson said to them, This time I shall be innocent in regard to the Philistines when I do them harm. So Samson went and caught 300 foxes and took torches, and he turned them tail to tail and put a torch between each of the tails. And when he had set fire to the torches, he let the foxes go into the standing grain of the Philistines, and set fire to the stacked grain and the standing grain, as well as the olive orchards. Then the Philistines said, Who has done this? And they said, Samson, the son-in-law of the Timnite, because he has taken his wife and given her to his companion. Okay, so I guess Samson didn't give her to his friend. The woman's father did. And the Philistines came up and burned her and her father with fire. Yikes. And Samson said to them, If this is what you do, I swear I will be avenged on you, and after that I will quit. And he struck them hip and thigh with a great blow, and he went down and stayed in the cleft of the rock of Etam. Then the Philistines came up and encamped in Judah and made a raid on Lehi. And the men of Judah said, Why have you come up against us? They said, We have come up to bind Samson, to do to him as he did to us. Then 3,000 men of Judah went down to the cleft of the rock of Etam and said to Samson, Do you not know that the Philistines are rulers over us? What then is this that you have done to us? And he said to them, As they did to me, so have I done to them. And they said to him, We have come down to bind you, that we may give you into the hands of the Philistines. And Samson said to them, Swear to me that you will not attack me yourselves. They said to him, No, we will only bind you and give you into their hands. We will surely not kill you. So they bound him with 2 new ropes and brought him up from the rock. When he came to Lehi, the Philistines came shouting to meet him. Then the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him, and the ropes that were on his arms became as flax that has caught fire, and his bonds melted off his hands. And he found a fresh jawbone of a donkey, and put out his hand and took it, and with it he struck 1,000 men. And Samson said, With the jawbone of a donkey, heaps upon heaps, with the jawbone of a donkey have I struck down 1,000 men. As soon as he had finished speaking, he threw away the jawbone out of his hand. Imagine killing 1,000 men by yourself. Well, obviously it wasn't himself. It was through the Holy Spirit, since it said the Spirit of God rushed upon him. But still, I'm sure that kind of went to his head a little bit. So as soon as he had finished speaking, he threw away the jawbone out of his hand, and that place was called Ramoth Lehi, and he was very thirsty, just like me. And he called upon the Lord and said, You have granted this great salvation by the hand of your servant. And shall I now die of thirst and fall into the hands of the uncircumcised? And God split open the hollow place that is at Lehi, and water came out from it. And when he drank, his spirit returned, and he revived. Therefore the name of it was called En Hakkore. It is at Lehi to this day. And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. 20 years. Okay, so the next two chapters I think I'm going to save until next time because I don't know when my phone's going to die. So that just means you guys will have to tune in again next time to hear the ending of the story because we haven't got to Delilah yet, which is what most of us know about, I would say. Hello, Lauren's mom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, hello, hello. That song is so catchy. Wow, good one, Beanie. I never thought of it like that. Yes, we definitely need to pray for that. God loves you too. Good night, Marco. Okay, so I know this was a short live today. Hi, Sam. Thank you. But I need to get going. I hope you all are able to join next time to see how the story of Samson ends if you aren't familiar with it. I hope you all have a lovely, 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 lovely night's sleep and a relaxing or fun or exciting day tomorrow, and that we would just remember those in the military and just be appreciative of their service, that we would pray for them, that God would keep them safe and that His will would be done. A pancake mix. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for those who are able to join. I always love seeing you guys here. It's so awesome that we have a community here. We can kind of fellowship together, even though it's all online. It's still really, 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 really cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that pancake box for future videos. I think I saw Christy ASMR use it once in one of her old videos, like a long time ago, and I thought it was like so tingly, and so I noticed that I had one, and I remembered that, and I was like, ooh, I should tap on that. Alright, you guys, God bless you, sleep well, remember to say your prayers tonight.